Ta-da! Hey, I'm not here. And cut and action. Hey, I just I'm still working on my stout trifecta. I just did a video with 3 stouts: Wild Onion Jack Stout, Sierra Nevada Stout, short and sweet and to the point, and Bell's Double Cream Stout. I'm kind of working on all three. You know, with certain styles, I might have been concerned about having them warm up. I'm not as concerned with these 3 stouts. I didn't have them extremely cold. I did have a slight chill on them, so I'm not concerned about them warming up too much. But I did a video kind of around all 3 of them to kind of compare different flavors going on. But I like to do this. I like to drink it next to whiskey. So and I'm having this Jim Beam Black. It's double aged 8-year-old Kentucky straight bourbon. It's not one of the. Oh man, I hope I didn't mess that up there. I hit the thing. Anyway. Oh no. Okay. Let's assume. Sometimes when I hit that, the soundtrack gets off and it drives me crazy. So let's hope it's working. I think it's off because I'm looking at myself. So anyway. Oh fuck it. We'll keep going. Oh, sorry about that. Drop down bomb. Didn't mean to do that. I try not to do that in my videos. Hey, no, I actually got the bourbon. For my wife to make bourbon balls, and then I also use it in my marinade for my turkey. So, but we got a little extra, and I like to sample. Here we go. Hey, guys, I'm using my etch glass. Actually, these were my mom's that she passed down to me. She's still alive, but she has no need for these glasses anymore, so she gave them to me. Sometimes I use a cube. I drank some Irish whiskey the other day neat, and that's how I drink a good portion of the time. But sometimes a whiskey like this, actually most whiskey, but sometimes a whiskey like this will benefit from just a little ice. And I'm not talking about I'm talking about putting 1 cube in there, letting that gradually melt, because actually that little bit of water, that little bit of meltage, will actually open up the bouquet on it quite a bit, and the flavors as well. So I'm just gonna let's set that down a little bit now, and let me return to the Sierra Nevada first. The lowest ABV, the highest ABV you can. That's interesting, right? 5.850. The malts and stuff. The ABV is most reminiscent, and its flavor is most reminiscent of an Irish or a dry stout, but it is much hoppier than you expect that style to be. But it's not an imperial. It doesn't resemble a cream, so it's kind of its own. It's just basically an American stout. The body is a little thinner than I would personally like, but the finish is exquisite. Just a nice dry finish. Now, the Wild Onion is an oatmeal stout. 6%, 23, I believe it was. And drinking it after that, I can really tell that it doesn't have that hop content, but it does have a much fuller mouthfeel, just a much fuller body to it. You know, difference between a B cup and difference between this and holy cow. Yeah. It's a very full and flavorful stout. Gosh, lots of flavors going on. A little chocolate, a little toffee. Kind of caramel, or I would say burnt sugar. Mm. Okay, switching gears over to the double cream stout. There was a place in town here. Oh, nice. Okay, darn it, I hate when my taste buds play tricks on me. I said in my last video that I thought the hop content on the Wild Onion was probably higher than the Bells because they don't list it. But now I'm not sure. After having that taste now, it's kind of morphing on me. So I like to retract that statement because now I just don't know. I was saying I haven't been able to get out in a while. I haven't been to this place in over a year, to be honest with you. But we have a place in town here uh, called Finnegan's Wake, and then they have another side they call Finnegan's Revival that has a great happy hour. I believe it starts at 3 o'clock, assuming they still do. Like I said, I haven't been there in a year. Where you could get all their domestic pints for $2, but they call their craft beers domestics, which nobody else does. So I could at one time, I remember when I was there, about a year ago, fall, I was able to drink this bad boy for $2. So when I had to pick up my wife, I'd go about, I try to get there 45 minutes to an hour early so I can sit and have 2 pints of this bad boy. Because on tap, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's good now, but out of the keg, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, so let me finish this up here. Yeah, both of these, very interesting. To be honest, I can't say. It should be clear which one I like better, but it's not because they're both. Both. All three are giving me different things at different times, and I like characteristics from all three. This is a very woody, very smoky bourbon, which I like. Some bourbons, all bourbons, more so than most whiskeys, actually impart a lot of sweetness. You will generally get more sugars out of a bourbon than any other, or you'll taste them on your taste buds, or than any other whiskey. In most cases, you get more oak, more wood too. But more wood. See, I made a joke. More wood. Anyway, I digress. Oh. Wow, and it goes perfect with these stouts because I've got, you've got those big malts, this big dark roasted malts, and then you've got that big smoky bourbon, and it's just gorgeous, just like I thought it would be. I want to do this though. I want to pour some Sierra Nevada because of that roasted barley in here. I'm going to let that pour. So I'm going to pour some in all of them here. That was the Sierra Nevada. So see how let you watch how these all pour. This is the Wild Onion Jack Stout. See how these pour? Well, I was looking. Actually, the Jack Stout pours a slightly darker head. If you could tell there, it's probably hard to tell there. I could tell here. It's very slight though. And then the Bell's. Let's see how the Bell's pours. And that's here. Let me pull it up because this is a little darker. See that? And you got that mocha. See how that's just a little darker than that one even? Can you see there? Huh. I'm going to take a little sip, and then I'm going to go up against that Sierra Nevada and see. Oh, that's perfect, actually. It's a little hoppy. So hold on a second, and I'm going to go up against this Jack Stout now. I like to get just not a big drink, but not a sip, and just kind of get it back to about the middle of my taste buds here, middle of the tongue, and hold on to it just for just a split second. Yeah, I actually think it complements the bourbon complements the Jack Stout. The Jack Stout complements the bourbon a little bit better than the Sierra Nevada. Well, it works too. Well, it works with all three. I gotta say, I'm gonna do this again, but my first impression is the bourbon and the Jack Stout really work the best together. But I like the combination. It's certainly something you'd want to sit, relax, and drink together. So, hey, I'm dropping a beer whisperer. Bring it in. Let's hug it out, y'all. Bye-bye.